in the Beckway. Charles Oliver, the first West Indian, original West Indian to play county cricket, played for Derbyshire. So let's not forget the Grenadines. Sherwin Peters now taking his guard. Age of 17, one of the youngsters in this tournament, quite a few of them. Was born in Trinidad. And out there's the captain. Two opposite ends of the age scale. Trocard at the age of 40 kept wicket pretty well. And Dighton Butler, who's represented the West Indies in one-day internationals and also 2020s. Here he is. Starts with a good delivery and well played too by the youngster.
Well, 169 required from 19.5, now 8.5 runs per over. If you're good enough, it's not a big task, 8.5, this form of the game. If you're good enough. It all depends how the bowlers bowl, and there's two good ones for a start. So more dot balls and the pressure builds, and that's when the run-outs come. We saw that in the St. Vincent and Grenadines first innings, where there was some good bowling early. They panicked, a couple of run-outs, were in trouble at 50 for 4, and then that magnificent partnership of 118 got them to 168. So 2 dot balls, and that's beautifully played. That's a cover drive, lovely hands. Had it well fielded in the covers for just the single. Graceful way to describe that, I think. Just opened the face of the blade and squirted in the covers. Thought he had 4, but it was some good fielding. He's marking his guard with a bail. The batsmen usually scratch a line there with their spikes,
and he's got hold of it. It's over the infield. Outfield is greasy. It will go all the way for 4. First boundary of the innings, carrying St.Maarten to 18 without loss. We'll need a lot more of those. And just to see if they'll get them, in the commentary box, Lonnie and Bishop, and with him, Pat Sincox.
Thanks, Tony. One option for this opening pair is for young Peters to just look to rotate the strike and get Trocard back on strike, because Trocard looks like the one who will be taking more risks. He's the more senior of the two at age 40. Peters just 17 years, but more of an orthodox type of player, more stylish. So I think the torch has been passed to Trocard to have a go.
Slashed away, 1 bounce for... No, yes, he's picked it up. Hector's done magnificently.
Is it a free hit? Yes, it's a free hit. Or is it? Yes, there goes the sign. Overstepping the front line, Baptiste, with his first delivery. But wasn't this outstanding work down on the 3rd man boundary? We said that the all-round game looks good. Is it clean? Is it a good stop? It looks good, but I wonder if that left leg was touching the rope. It was very difficult to discern then. Don't think the presiding umpire is fully satisfied. He's just checking to confirm. That Simcox, very difficult on that last replay.
It was, and I think his foot is on the line myself. There you go. Well, you make your mind up. Everybody's got an opinion. Maybe you can't penalise the bloke if you can't see it perfectly.
I'll go the opposite direction. I'll say for me it's safe. I'm not saying what the third umpire is going to say, but I don't think that I can distinguish there that that foot is actually on the rope. And if I'm in doubt, then I think it stays with the fielding team, in my view. That might differ with the third umpire.
I think you're right. I think you're going to call it right here. There you go. The runs stay as is, just 2 of them. Well fielded, very well fielded.
It looked well drilled, this St. Vincent outfit. I know the batting looked a little bit shaky. Free hit now. Regardless, it'll be a free hit. The batsman will now have a free slug, if you like, at the ball. And he goes over point, and it's into the gap. Does it have enough pace on it? It's gone for 4 this time. Well done, Trocard. He's tried to pierce that area on a couple of occasions. He does so with a clinical efficiency now.
Certainly helped by a poor delivery, short and wide. He gave himself a bit of room and slashed it away. It was a good effort again. Look at this commitment. That's serious commitment. To no avail. Right. Have we started the run chase? Will that boundary galvanize St.Maarten? Down the ground, it'll just be 1 run. Singles aren't going to help them. They need 6s. The required rate 10.2 per over. And they're just going at 4 and a bit. 137 to win. It's a real tall order. But we saw in the first innings how quickly it can change.
Yes, yes, Baptiste. He's finally got the length right, and he castles the furniture. It's the end of Peters. He looks like he'll be a good player, Peters, but that's the end of him for tonight.
Well, Besha said off the back foot he looked a little bit suspect. If you just have a look at the technique, he's very square on. See the back leg, and that's going to get him into a lot of trouble over the years. He'll need to work that out. It's knocked the stumps out the ground. Here we go. Sherwin Peters leaves for 9. He's faced 25 balls, 32 for 1. Oh, it's gone over the top now. That's another no ball. You'll have to bowl it again. You have to be careful. Could this be the second one? If it's the second one, you know, he gets a warning. Could be taken off out the attack. The umpire's having a look. Having a little chat. Be a bit unfair with the wet ball. Right. Now there's a little chat going on. Trying the ball again, and you'd say that the umpire should really say, well, it's a bit damp, could use my discretion here, but the law doesn't allow for that. It just says if you bowl to the wrong place, you may not bowl again. Right, last ball of the over. Let's see if he finishes it. Beautifully placed.
They found that backward point area. He's executed this shot a couple of times tonight, a couple of times with good effect. You can see the face of the bat opening. He gave himself some room.
That's gone away. That'll go for 4. Welcome runs here for Eugene. Jackson short.
Well, it's not an impossible task at 11.7 runs per over. Get a few more of these. It's it through the infield, opened the face of the blade. I'd say that was an intentional shot. It wasn't a thick edge. It's just too short and too wide. 113 now from 58 deliveries, 11.7 runs per over. So hopefully they've learnt from that magnificent partnership from Alston, Bob and Lyndon James that you don't try and slog everything out of the park to get up to 12 and over. Just pick your mark. So Alan Stanford, he's responsible for this tournament. He's responsible for the 2020 Stanford tournament throughout the West Indies. And he's bowled him. Tried once too often that little dab through the vacant slips area and broken through. So the pressure's really on St.Maarten now. Just a little way swinger that came back as a leg cutter. Rolled his fingers across the seam, beautifully bowled. It was too good for Royston Trocard. He's gone for 27 from 29 deliveries, 57 for... Oh, that's a full toss. And it's also called no ball, and they've picked it off for 4 as well.
Yeah, it's a no ball on height. Oh, anything over the waist will be a no ball. Now they're having difficulty, understandable, in controlling this ball because of the wet outfield. The ball becomes very slippery. It's over the waist, and therefore that's a no ball, but it's also 4. Easy to hit away. Anything over the waist is called no ball, and goes for 4. Won't be a free hit, only if you're called no ball overstepping the front crease that it become. Alan Stanford just greeting everyone up there, going in the crowd, which he's done consistently all the time these matches have been on. Straight hit and a 4. Good straight hit by John Eugene. Again, at this stage, things are very evenly matched, with St. Vincent and the Grenadines being just about the same score at this stage as St.Maarten are now.
Miracles do happen in cricket. They need 12.5 runs per over, but that's only a couple of good hits every over, or even just one good hit for 6, and then gather the extras around that 6, and quite easily you've got 12 and over. But I reckon if they win it, they've got to get at least 2 boundaries, maybe a 6 or a 4 every over from here on in. Got to find the fence, find the rope. Let's go to Mike Haseman.
Yeah, thanks, guys. I'm with Alan Stanford. Alan is on his walkabout again. Alan, I mean, this happens every game, basically. You make a point of coming out and saying hello to a few people in the crowd.
Yeah, Mike, I think it's very important. I just want to feel like I'm part of the energy and the excitement here and see what this is all about in terms of how the fans are reacting. Everybody's embracing this. Look at this, look at this young little girl. Come here, sweetheart. This is the future of this game right here. Young girls like this to get out, turn out, get excited. This is not a typical cricket fan, and this is what it's all about, to get them excited and energized.
I know you've been getting a lot of feedback so far about this year's tournament. What's everyone saying?
Well, I think everybody's saying that it's bigger and better than what we did in 2006. And most important, people are coming out here as families and having a good time. That's the most important thing, and we're getting kids interested in playing cricket again.
And there's no doubt, I mean, one of the big things, of course, we've got 4 pro teams now. There's no doubt this one's being referred to the third umpire, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
So have a look at that. It's 74 for 2 at the moment, and with 2 balls left.
St.Maarten needs some help.
Yes,
so.
they certainly do, that's for sure. So maybe they'll get a bit of help here, although I must say St. Vincent and the Grenadines don't look particularly confident. And obviously the third umpire's having another look at another angle, and it has been given out. So it has been given out, so that's not going to help St. Martin's cause at all. St. Vincent and the Grenadines pick up another wicket, and the celebrations begin here at the Stanford Cricket Ground in Antigua. Disappointment again for St. Maarten. 74 for 3 it is at the moment as they lose another one. So, Alan,
Mike, this, come here. And this is the future of the game right here. What's your name, young man?
Sancho Steven.
What?
Sancho Steven.
This is the future of the game, having these young kids like this excited about cricket.
I was talking about the proteins, 4 proteins. I've seen, I think everyone's noticed, a huge improvement in the commitment from the teams. The fielding is far superior. Guys are thinking a lot more about 2020 and the strategy after the first event.
Oh, yeah, the fielding's gotten 1,000% better than when we had our first tournament. And the coaching, the nutrition, the training, all that's gotten better. And by the way, I want to say hello to my 11, soon-to-be 12-year-old son, Ross, who's watching the game right now. Hi, Ross. Hope you're having a good time tonight, son. And he's excited about cricket. He'll be here week after next.
Okay, terrific. Just one further question. The legends, how are they on the balcony? They look pretty relaxed, as they normally are.
Oh, yeah, but we're talking very intensely about what's going on behind the scenes. They all look relaxed, but believe me, they're tuned into the game. They've been incredibly important to the success of this and the revival of cricket in terms of the excitement that the athletes now have.
Another wicket. Another wicket for St.Maarten and the Grenadines.
Yeah.
St.Maarten really are in a bit of trouble now, Alan.
Yeah, they are. It looks like they're going to have a steep hill to climb right now, Mike. But anyway, the legends are incredibly important to get this excitement and enthusiasm back into the game, get them energized again here in this part of the world. I got the greatest players that ever played the sport in the Caribbean, and they're back involved in it, which they should have been all along. Now they are, and it's paying off big dividends, as you can see.
There's a lot of people who certainly agree with that. And tomorrow night, of course, we've got a big game. Trinidad and Tobago, the runners-up, the $500,000 winners are back against St. Lucia.
Well, that's going to be a heck of a game. This place will be packed. There'll be a lot of energy, and we'll probably going to see some exciting things happen tomorrow night.
Thanks for your time, Alan.
Okay, thank you, Mike.
Keep walking.
All right, thank you.
It's gone for 6. Never looked as if it was going to make it, but he had good timing on it, and over the boundary for 6. They'll need many more of those. Picked it up well, and there it goes, and just managing to creep over the ropes for a maximum.
Being pushed through pretty quickly, and that was too good for him. I think Austin Bob saw him coming and pushed it faster and wider outside the off stump, and beautifully taken by Lyndon James, the keeper. He's a good all-rounder. There it is, just a bit quicker. It slipped through. It was like an outside edge as well. I'm not sure about that. It was given out caught behind. Yes, he was stumped as well, so it was a double play. So he's gone for 4. It's only 8 for 5.
They'll be the first team into the last 8, St. Vincent. When they win this, they'll be going through to the quarterfinals. That's gone for 4. Eugene is a good player. You can see the class in his shots. You can see that he spent a lot of time at first-class level in his heyday. He moves on to 44.
Yep, you can see, you no doubt about it. And now, I reckon he's got to say to himself, oh, this is the play I've got to make. This is the over. I need a 20 or a 25 off it. That's well bowled. Full and straight in at the legs. Maybe just stands dead still and hit from the crease. Don't run down, don't move around. The bowler do the thinking. 4 on a dot ball. Right. Straight hit for 6 will be good.
That should be 4 more. Yes, it's done so. Has to be said that he played against John Eugene in his pump. We always felt it was disappointing that he didn't go on to further runners. He's easy on the eye. Goes on to 48.
Well, it was short. He shimmied down the track just a little bit, just a half a yard, and then realized it was going to be short. And as you say, just the quality of the way he plays, you can see there's something there. Brought up the 100 as well, that boundary. Now the bowler had dropped one short and was cut away. He'd be wanting to pitch it up a little bit more. That is a beautiful cricket shot. That's 4 more and brings up his 50. Straight as you like. Well played to it.
Said to me before the start of play, that he was batting as well as he has ever done, because he went to St.Maarten so that he could continue playing cricket to find work. His employers have been very pleased with his performance at club level. He talks about making an impact on the young players, bringing them through. This knock has given them a standard to which to aspire.
He's not finished yet. He's played all round the ground as well. Look at that. Nice and straight. He's needed to. And it's been short. He's put it away, both sides of the wicket. Right, 4 balls bowled. Is there another boundary or 2? Yes, there is. This has gone all the way. Oh yes, John Eugene, this is a good innings.
He keeps hope burning. 56 more required from 19 balls. Feel it's too tough a task, but he's not going to go down wondering.
Spare a thought for the bowler, Bob. He was there at the end of the onslaught. He saw it from the other side. In fact, he was the man with the bat. Now he's taking the punishment. He knows exactly what it's like to dish it out, and now he gets to feel what it's like. Last delivery of the over. Is there another boundary in there? This is a biggie.
That's a good stop. And that snuck through past the cover fieldsman. It might have gone for 4. 17 overs gone. 1-1-5 for 5. 20 of the over.
Over mid-wicket. 6 more. And he's dropped it. Can you believe it? What a good shot. Never say die, says John Eugene.
Striking at nearly 200 runs per 100 balls faced. Anything off the mark, anything just short of that Yorker length, which I think is what Martin was looking for. It's way short. He's missed his length by at least a couple of feet. Pays the penalty, keeping hope alive.
He's certainly feeling the pressure, is Martin. He knows he gets it wrong, it goes all the way. Now they're starting to move the field around, because there's a lot of shouting and moving of hands by all the fielders. You just sense a little bit of panic setting in. Got to just steady themselves, take their time.
Yeah, that's the one that he wanted. Now you've got to keep this the one. You've got to get to it quickly and throw it in. That's terrible. That is terrible. But then again, it's pressure. One shot is signaled, but the most important thing is that Eugene has gotten back on strike. Because he knows that Eugene is going to be pushing for 2, because he wants to keep the strike, at the last minute he doesn't watch the ball all the way in. Into his hands, that is. So it's just 1 run because it was 1 short. But it was the right length from Martin. It was Yorker length. He couldn't get under it as a batsman. 6 more! 6 more! It's gone! It's out of here! It's in the crowd! They've dropped it again! They've dropped it again! But this is turning out to be exactly what St.Maarten needed. 14 so far.
Full toss. That's what happens when you try to go full, and he's middled it. And in the process, he may have done himself a little injury. He's walked back limping a little bit. Martin cannot believe it. Now, where does he bowl it? He's bowled it full and got smacked. At some point, he's thinking, bowl it a bit short. But he's got the wicketkeeper standing up. He doesn't want to get cut away.
Short, you say? 6 more! 20 off the over! And still a delivery to come. 34 needed from 13 balls. Can St.Maarten really do this?
Is there 100 maybe? Can he get 100 as well as win the match? Full again, going for the Yorker, missed it. Beautiful strike. Now, another six. Is there one there? Can he keep their hopes alive? They're on their feet in the crowd, and there are many in their lounges as well. On the edge of the seat.
That'll be four. Inside out, over extra cover. 1 over 24 off it. 18 overs completed. 139 for 5. It's come back. It's come back a long way. 30 required from 12 balls. Highest score in this tournament over its history is 86, scored by Tonito Willett for Nevis against Antigua in 2006. 83 to John Eugene. Now is this big, it's big, it's big, it's big, it's big, it's gone! Another 6 for John Eugene. He moves into the 90s in a 93, 6 sixes in his innings so far.
Just have a look at this as it disappears into the night sky. Now the pressure is firmly on. Oh yes, and John Eugene has a line for a first century in the Stanford 2020 as well. Now 19 runs from 8 deliveries. There's still 2 to come in the over. Oh man, this is good stuff.
Two again. It's up to Eugene's end. Will he make it? Yes, he does. 17 required of 7. It's starting to get hot in the dugout.
Pick the bat up early. Watch the ball.
That is clinical from Peters. Could you be the man to stand up for your team? Stunned in the sticky wicket. And St. Vincent's fans are jumping in the aisle.
Full and straight. You miss, I hit. That's what he's doing. Oh, we didn't need that. Well bowled, Peters. Well played, Kenroy David. Stuck around, did his job. 154 to 6.
Peters. Exceptional bowling. Oh, that would have been tight. It would have been tight. The 37-year-old Eugene with cramp in his legs hobbles down to the other end. It's not all over yet.
Yeah, I think he's pulled a groin muscle as well. He would have been gone, I fancy. Yeah, he would have been gone. Right, now his problem is three balls. He needs at least a 4 to keep himself alive.
Should just be 1. Should just be 1. Oh, trouble. That is not good. That is not good cricket. It's not good cricket. But it takes Eugene to 99. And it keeps hope alive because he needs to hit a couple of 6s off 2 balls left. That was a poor throw from the outfield.
He is now on 99. 1-6 would do it. At least a boundary. And don't bowl a no ball. Here we go.
Well ball, Peters. Here comes Shallow once again. Here comes Shallow once again. His 100 for John Eugene. The first 100 in the history of the Stanford 2020 tournament. The 37-year-old has lit it up.
It's a standing ovation, and why not? And look at the spirit. Just look at the opposition. That's what Stanford 2020 is doing for the Caribbean. It's bringing cricketers together. That's all you can ask.
You would have read about it, you would have heard about it, but everyone in the Caribbean and worldwide, you're getting to see it. And I think that is such a brilliant opportunity from this veteran on the St.Maarten team. 100 from just 46 balls. Well ball, Peters. You're a hero. You are a hero. You stood up and you counted when your captain needed it. He's delivered with a brilliant final over, the 25-year-old from St. Vincent.